Vastly experienced is Nasport. His 103rd game as captain today for Northern Transvaal, and setting up a record which equals Mornay du Plessis' record for Western Province. You hear the tremendous roar from the local crowd as the blue-jerseyed Northern Transvaalers take the field. With me is a former junior Springbok fly half, a captain of Eastern Province, for his comments on the game. With me today will be Gavin Cowley.
Words there from you, Bladen, former junior Springbok and Transvaal fly half. Well, today Natal come here, having last played in a final in 1984 as a B-section side, and certainly with their work cut out if results are anything to go by. Northern Transvaal over the years have performed particularly well here at home. They are unbeaten in their last 24 matches at Loftus Versfeld, and there's the Natal team. Rhys Edwards coming into the team as a replacement for the injured Neil Penrose. Northern Transvaal, well, the strength of that pack of forwards, lots of experience, lots of Currie Cup final experience in the team as well. And watch out for Robert Dupree and Nasport, the halfback combination today, who certainly could have a deciding influence on this game.
Well, there are a lot of funny things going on here, because we've just seen Hendrik Currie coming onto the field, and we're just trying to pick up, in fact, who he's replaced. It could be Peter Nell. Well, there seems to be a war of tactics going on at the moment. I think that Hendrik Kruger has moved over to the left wing. He has played centre and wing for Northern Transvaal, and we're going to have Joel Stransky about to kick off. Good hanging kick as the Natal forwards climbing in, well taken by Johan Lamprecht. Cleaning up nicely, in goes Puerto-Ferry, number 6 for Northern Transvaal. Uli Schmidt, number 2. Then the heavyweight of Andre Skinner, 130 kilograms. Natal making good progress, pulled out by Puerto-Ferry, Dupree. And the Northern Transvaal forwards will be very happy with that kick down the short side by Robert Dupree. 16 minutes gone in the first half. Stransky successful with 1 penalty, and that's the 3 points that Natal lead by. He kept his head down beautifully, and it's 3 points.
Decided to give the kick to his fullback, Herbrand Grobler, who's obviously on his favourite side of the field, being the right-hand side, and him being a left-footed kicker. And a lot of pressure on Grobler, down by 9 points to 0.
Well, you have the perfect view of it, and Northern Transvaal on the scoreboard. Lamprecht, Natal will have to get up for the quick horse quicker than that. This is Buerta, well taken by him. Van Rensburg, Claessens, lovely through the hands. Hendrik Creer, this is Herbrand Grobler, going for the line. And Stransky went in, Grobler is in. Wave of triumph up in the air as he goes behind the poles. Well, Nasport wastes no time at all in taking that conversion. The score's
a real chance of rain. The meteorologist did mention that we would have rain here today.
Dupree just waiting for Northerns to control it, taking the option of passing to Nasport. Here's this drop there. Yes, it's there. The crowd are out of their chairs. The hero of Loftus Versfeld does it again. Now, what can Natal conjure up here? Stransky trying to make ground. You see how quickly Robert Dupree was across there in cover. He didn't make the tackle. This is Jamison. The long pass from Dick Muir. This is a chance for Tony Watson. He's first of the game. And Tony Watson is going to go in. Can you believe this? Natal score! Tony Watson!
Well, just when we were talking about the Northern Transvaal defence being so resolute, Yeah, we just see Joel Stransky coming in field. And Natal keeping the ball available. Just watch how quickly Jamison manages to get the ball out to Mew, and down the line it goes. Thompson timing his pass to perfection. Just watch Tony Watson shake out of 2 tackles there and round off that magnificent try for Natal in a very vital stage of the game. Very close in, and Joel Stransky with a kick.
Well, a great roar will go up here, because I can promise you there's a lot of Natal support in this ground. And it's at 2 more points. And in fact, Natal have been awarded a penalty from the centre spot. I think it must have been for a late tackle on Tony Watson after he had scored. Well, they're pretty clear from Mr. Vreekberger.
Well, that penalty was given there after Tony Watson had scored that try. He was heavily dumped by one of the Northern Transvaalers, and just look at that lovely slick handling there by the Natal backs. Tony Watson, never a man to give up, and managing to shake out of that tackle, and Gerbrand Grobler too late to get across.
3 points the difference, so if he kicks this over, Natal, Northern Transvaal would have to score a goal, a penalty or a drop. It's got the distance, has it the direction, it has the distance, it's over! Well, those Natal varsity boys must be jumping around out of their chairs. Stars, Plumstree going in with the drive. Reese Edwards with it. I got so excited I call him Plumstree. This is Naaspoort, the final moments for him. Gerbrand Grobler will have to keep it alive. Now that Natal need to defend. Grobler, Bob Bartman it was who went in on the tackle. So severe it was, it shook the ball out of Grobler's hands. Robert de Preer with a clearance. This is Theo van Rensburg. Good catch by Jannie Claessens. He's got support on the inside. This man is immensely fast. Look at that tackle again, running out of the tackle. He gets it away to Hendrik Creer. This could be unbelievable if Northern Transvaal score. Robert de Preer couldn't get his inside pass in, and the referee's final whistle has gone. Well, the most unbelievable scenes. I can tell you there is enormous Natal support here. The Northern Transvaal supporters are stunned into silence. It's been an absolutely magnificent game. Northern Transvaal looked like they'd taken over in the second half from that try by Gerbrand Grobler, the conversion from Botha, then that magnificent snap up. There's one of the Natal heroes. And so rightly pleased he must be. Well, there will be great, great joy, and I can imagine the people down in Durban, in Maritzburg, in Kokstad, all over the country, certainly in Natal, absolutely delighted. And that man, Craig Jamison, one of the great stars of the season, and what a moment for him. Well, there you see Steve Atherton, who did so well. Tony Watson, who was so tremendous in defence. I can tell you there will be tears of joy down there. Christy Noble, who did his, but every player in the Natal side, in fact, did absolutely magnificently well. And I can assure you, the Northern Transvaal is very sporting in defeat as well. Well, there you see a great moment for Dr. Nick Labuschagne, and Craig Jamison it is there, receiving the cup from his president. I think Dr. Nick Labuschagne is in fact crying with joy, hoisted aloft by Tommy Lawton. Tommy Lawton, who has known to win cups before, been in the same situation, but probably not quite as exciting as this. They're the whole Natal side. You can see that the spirit has abounded in the Natal side. The only man we haven't seen so far is Ian McIntosh, their coach, who has done so incredibly well with this Natal side.
And with me, the captain, Craig Jamison. Craig, this is the biggest moment of your career.
Absolutely, I can't explain how it feels. Words, I haven't got enough words to tell you. But I'm so proud, not only for myself, but for these 15 guys and the other guys that pulled us through the season, and particularly for our coach Ian McIntosh. We've set our target right at the beginning of the season, and we've eventually got there. It's been hell, but we've got there.
What was your plans for today?
We had to go out, we got to play that first 20 minutes and get on top, which we did. And then it was a matter of keeping it tight and taking our chances.
It was a 50-man performance.
Absolutely, 15 plus all those guys that have been part of that team this year. They also contributed, and the coaches as well.
And the Currie Cup is part of the centenary year.
Yeah, it's a Cinderella story come true, a fairy tale, and I must say we're proud in Natal.